Hello, I'm Raz, the DM of Once Upon a Roll. For those who haven't heard of it before, Once Upon a Roll is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast where I run a one-on-one session with a new guest each episode. It all takes place in the Kingdom of Cortia, which is a homebrew setting I've been playing games in for the past 4 years. I started this show as a passion project back when doing stuff on the internet was a hobby, then making YouTube videos became my actual job, which left me with far less time to do planning and especially the editing for the show. So it's been on hiatus. But I'm happy to announce that Once Upon a Roll will be returning this Friday for a limited run. The first question some of you might have is, why is it limited? And the answer is, that's what I'm able to afford to make right now. While I do have the time to plan and record episodes, for the show to be consistent, I need to hire folks for the production side of things, which costs money. And I only have so much. Your second question might be, is there any chance that it won't be just a limited run? And the answer is, of course. Why else would I be making this? I've relaunched the Once Upon a Roll Patreon in order to gauge how much interest there is for the series moving forward. Pretty much what it boils down to is, if the Patreon can cover the cost of production, I will keep putting out new episodes regularly. And the more support the show gets, the more episodes I'll be able to put out each month. Right now, the Patreon has two major goals. The first being to earn enough to produce 1 episode a month, and the second being to earn enough to produce 2 episodes a month. If those goals are met, I will start to look into what all would make sense for 3 to 4 episodes a month, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself right now. I just wanted to note that more episodes per month would be a possibility. And of course, I came up with cool stuff for people who do support the show on Patreon, which I'll go over right now. For $3 a month, you'll be able to listen to the podcast ad-free and get episodes an entire week early. For $5, you'll get access to an additional podcast called After the Roll, where I break down each session, sometimes with a guest, and occasionally answer questions asked by the audience. For $10 a month, you'll become a citizen of Allhearth, an unassuming town in the countryside of Cortia where strange happenings are never too far away. Each month, I will present a scenario to the villagers of Allhearth, and you all will be able to vote on how the town should try to resolve the problem. This will build as time goes on, and we'll see what kind of trouble Allhearth gets into. Also, at the end of each episode, your name will be read off as a part of the minutes for Allhearth's most recent town meeting. And lastly, for $25 a month, you will become a hero of Cortia, and at the end of every single episode, you will get a shout out of the deeds that the Cortian version of you has done on their recent adventures. So yeah, that's the plan. For the next 2 months, I will be putting out an episode every other week, and after that period is up, I will base everything off of how the Patreon is doing. So if you have the interest and ability to support, it would mean a lot. I'm not sure how any of this will go, as I understand that this is a small and niche podcast, but I adore making the show, and the fact that anyone has taken the time to listen to it still amazes me. Obviously, I hope that it is something I will be able to do consistently, but regardless of how things play out, I just genuinely want to say thank you for taking an interest in this Dungeons & Dragons podcast amidst a sea of others. It means the world. Anyway, I appreciate your patience, and I hope you're ready for some more Once Upon a Roll.